are you using artificial intelligence in the boardroom? And if not, why not? I am seeing an increasing number of forward-thinking boards using AI to help correlate board papers, to provide different perspectives in the boardroom. Imagine being able to provide the artificial intelligence, the chat GPT 4.0, with examples of your boardroom strategies or your risk management documents, and asking the AI to provide a report and bring a different perspective to the table. For example, bring a growth mentality to the boardroom table, provide us with growth strategies, take a McKinsey strategist mindset and provide us with a go-to-market competitive strategy for our boardroom. You can also play devil's advocate and provide the information to the chat and ask it to provide a risk management type perspective or an entrepreneurial perspective. So what I suggest you do is you start to play around with this. I did this recently myself. I was preparing a briefing paper for a not-for-profit board, and I created a strategy document. I created quite a bit of content, but I wasn't really satisfied with it. And I provided it to Chat GPT with some very, very good, clear instructions. And I used the risen methodology. And I'll do a separate video on how that methodology can be leveraged to get great results. But basically, I provided the chat with a number of documents that I wanted it to review. And then I asked it to provide me with a strategic direction for the board and to come up with several new suggestions. It was absolutely mind-blowing. Now, obviously, good content in results in good content out. So it wasn't a simple, 1 or 2 sentence prompt. There was a lot of detail provided to give the context of what I was wanting the chat to provide to me, the artificial intelligence. But then this was the interesting thing. I was really impressed with what had been provided. And in fact, there were several suggestions that I kind of maybe might have reached the conclusion about, but it just really invigorated my mind, the way that this was able to quickly capture the challenges in this particular industry and where the industry was headed, and the competitive nature of the industry was absolutely mind-blowing. And then I went back and I rebriefed the chat and I asked it to apply a blue ocean strategy methodology to that same strategy document. Again, my mind was blown because I'm a blue ocean strategy practitioner, and it brought in all the elements of the strategic principles that blue ocean strategy uses, and it applied it to every little element of that paper. So, really, if you're not using it in the boardroom, it's a huge missed opportunity, and I suspect your competitors will be adopting this. Maybe a practical way to start to engage with this is to give different board members a turn at using the AI tools and coming to the table with an AI-based paper. So it's completely transparent what we're all doing here in the boardroom. It's completely above board. Everyone is aware that we're leveraging this tool to try and provide different insights to the strategic growth of the business, to the enterprise risk management framework. Is there something we're missing? Do we have a blind spot here? Let's shake things up a bit, bring a different perspective to the table. And so I would be encouraging board members, to be using this tool every day and really embracing it and studying it and testing it out, testing out different theories, different prompts, what works, what doesn't. Obviously, with the more sophisticated chat tools, you're finding that they've got increased memory and they're learning how you operate with these tools. So the more you invest in the tools and the technology, the better the results are going to be over the longer term. But you could get each individual board member from each, different meetings to bring that AI report to the table. So you're reviewing all your regular reports in the boardroom, but then you have this AI based paper, which we're going to review and see if it's challenging our thought process, see if it's bringing a different perspective to the table. Now, is AI going to replace board directors? I don't think so, but it is really quite fascinating, the results that I'm seeing from a minimal amount of work to, really challenge my thinking. And even in my own world, where I'm a blue ocean strategy practitioner, I've implemented strategy, this was amazing to me because it challenged my unconscious and conscious biases, and it really pushed my limits, and it enabled me to think about our direction in a different way. So I highly encourage board members to embrace this new technology, to think about it as a tool, as a way to improve performance going forward. If you're not using AI in the boardroom, I think it's a huge missed opportunity. Lead from the top, show how this tool can be used to embrace the new paradigm that we're now experiencing.